Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome. We're glad to see everybody. Woo! My name is Patty CORR. I'm one of the assistant superintendents, and I'm here to do the kickoff this afternoon. And I just want to remind everyone that although this isn't our traditional platform for our Teacher of the Year banquet, that does not diminish the huge accomplishment that we're celebrating today, which is each and every one of our Teachers of the Year. So let's give them a big round of applause, please. Once again, we want to thank everybody for being here, and without further delay, I'd like to welcome Dr. CARMEN BALGOBIN, our Superintendent of Schools, to take it away.
Thank you, Ms. Patty CORR, our very own Assistant Superintendent for Middle Schools. Good evening to everyone that's here today, and a very special congratulations goes out to our Volusia County Superstars of the Year, and to all of our very special guests that are here with us today. It is my honor to be at this very exciting event that is designed carefully. It's been crafted to recognize excellence, professionalism, and the enthusiasm that is found in our Volusia County schools. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the presentation of colors by the Deltona High School's Junior ROTC, and remain standing, please, for the singing of the national anthem by Atlantic High School, Miss Mason Weaver, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you so much to the Deltona High Junior ROTC and Mason Weaver for joining us tonight. Having you here was a wonderful addition to this evening. You may be seated, please. Thank you very much. I would now like to introduce our presenting sponsor, President and CEO of Advent Health, Daytona Beach, Mr. Ed Noseworthy, who joins us tonight in a video with his greetings.
You know, Advent Health has been partnering with the Volusia County School District for the past 3 years. And we are so excited to continue to be a part of that partnership. And the reason for that is we want to make sure that there's one element that's taken away that inhibits students from being educated, and that's health. And so how we can improve access for our students, how we can care for them when they put themselves in a place where safety is in concern. And I think about the athletic sports. And those are two areas that we really want to rise, continue to rise and shine. And then one area that we've been involved in is our health academies. And because we, in a way, need to continue to making sure there is a supply of healthcare workers in the future. So it is a great partnership. Love what we've been able to do. We'll love what we continue to do, and it's working together that will allow us to do this great work. So sponsoring tonight's event is another reason why we want to be in this partnership, because we want to recognize each of you for the great work that you're doing, for the impact that you're making on our children. It would not happen if you didn't stand up into that space. And we love being with winners. And so this is why we are here, because we see you as winners, and we want you to continue to win as it comes to taking care of our kids and making sure that they're educated and doing what they want to be doing. And that to me is very important as a healthcare organization, as a member of this community, in the way in which we help educate. And we need to be all involved in that, and that's why we're here. And again, thank you so much.
This evening, educators who have earned the title of Volusia County Teacher of the Year previously served as greeters to honor our nominees. Please stand when I call your name, and let's give them a big round of applause. Miss Josie Stump. Miss Robin Dietrich. Dr. Grace Calameyer. Mr. Ian Jackson. And Miss Christine Mahaney. Thank you for joining us this evening. We're so thankful for their partnership of our Teacher of the Year presenting sponsor, and also our Teacher of the Year presenting sponsor, Advent Health. We appreciate your commitment to our students, to our teachers, and to our schools. Also, please join me in recognizing our friends that are here this evening in attendance from Advent Health. Please stand. And to all of our nominees, finalists, and their families and friends who are able to be here with us this evening, let's give them also a round of applause. Now, I have a very special treat for you guys. It is my honor and true privilege of introducing the 2021 Florida Teacher of the Year, who accepted our invitation to attend this evening celebration. I would like to ask Ms. Krista Stanley from Okeechobee County Schools to please join me on stage to share a few words with us.
Good afternoon. It is an honor to be able to speak to you all this afternoon and for the chance to celebrate the wonderful things happening here in Volusia County. My name is Krista Stanley, and I am the 2021 Florida Teacher of the Year. I am humbled to represent our great state and the incredible educators who serve our students. Our calling is truly one of the most rewarding and powerful professions. I've served as a 6th grade math teacher at Yearling Middle School in Okeechobee County for the past 4 years. Over that time, it has been an honor and a privilege to serve students and teachers in the district, which is also my alma mater. Volusia County and districts across Florida have exceptional educators who are dedicated to positively impacting the lives of their students each and every day. Without question, the dedication and commitment of teachers has led to incredible outcomes for students. I've spent the past few months in awe of the incredible work happening in education in Volusia County and across the state. This year has been unlike any other, but what we have seen is resilience, compassion, grit, and most of all, the overwhelming love we all have for students. We are all doing our best to support students and each other right now. This year has been a year full of change. Even though it's been a challenging year, you have put students first and exceeded the expectations that were given to you. I want to take this time to thank you all for your dedication to students, your school, and community. It's because of you that students in Volusia County continue to achieve great outcomes. As the 2021 Florida Teacher of the Year, I've had the opportunity to speak to educators and current teachers in several districts across the state. One thing always remains the same. Teachers want what's best for their students. Every concern or success they share goes back to how they can support their students. I've had the chance to share about my failures and successes in the classroom and how my failures have helped me become the educator that I am today. In my practice, I choose to reach higher, just like you are all doing this year. I choose to reach higher because I want to continue to be the best educator I can be, not just for myself or for my colleagues, but most importantly, for my students. I want to share a quick story with you about a student of mine who made a huge impact on me and inspired me daily. Her name is Kaylee. In the first week of school, it became evident that Kaylee lacked self-confidence. She never asked questions, and she fought to work in a group or with her peers for fear of embarrassment. I decided to start with small tasks where Kaylee could celebrate her success as a way to build her confidence. As I worked with Kaylee throughout the year, I started to notice a shift in her mindset. She began asking questions, monitoring her own progress, working with others, and taking risks, the kind of risks you grow from. I remember one day working with Kaylee, and she was challenged with solving an exceptionally challenging math problem. After reminding Kaylee of the skills she had previously learned, I gave her the opportunity to solve this problem completely on her own. At the beginning of the year, Kaylee would have stopped 3 or 4 times to ask for help. But I knew she had it in her to solve this problem. She had set high expectations for herself and truly believed that she was capable. In that moment, I intently watched her pick up her pencil, analyze the problem, and dive right in. There were a few times she paused to process her thinking and decide on the next step. But she did it. She did the entire problem on her own. No help, no questions. When she completed the problem, I remember she looked up at me and said, "Did I get it?" I smiled and said, "Yes, you did." She was so excited and proud of herself. She was filled with so much confidence. It was a moment I will never forget. Kaylee desperately needed a positive experience in math, and as her teacher, it was my privilege to help her achieve what was always possible and to empower her to believe in herself. When I reflect on Kaylee's journey, I want to be better, to do better, just like Kaylee did. As educators, we all have the incredible opportunity to positively change lives each and every day. You have the ability to impact the life of every student you come into contact with. So what is your Kaylee story? We all have them. And tonight, we celebrate each and every positive impact we've had on our students and reflect on the career that we have chosen, one that we have all been so blessed to hold. Reflect on those times, experiences, and students, and celebrate all of the successes you've had. I personally want to say thank you for your commitment to the profession and passion for serving students. Congratulations again to everyone being recognized tonight, and to the entire Volusia County Schools family for your hard work and dedication to serving all students. I am so thankful I had the opportunity to speak to you this afternoon. I hope you take this time to celebrate the amazing things you've accomplished and continue to accomplish each year. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Stanley. As I listen to Ms. Stanley, you know what? You just have to go back and ask yourself, without educators, where would we be as a community? They are the beacon of lights in our community, so thank you once again. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you our board vice chairman, Ms. Jamie Haynes, the very dynamic servant leader in our community.
Welcome. I am honored to add my greetings on behalf of the school board. It is a great privilege to serve as vice chairman, especially on this special occasion. Chairman Linda Cuthbert could not be here with us this evening. Please keep her in your thoughts and prayers, but she sends her congratulations to all of our nominees and finalists tonight. At this time, I would like to introduce my fellow board members that are in attendance and ask that they stand to be recognized. Mr. Ruben Colon with District 5. Mr. Carl Persis with District 4. And Mrs. Anita Burnett with District 2 also sends her congratulations. She was unable to be here with us. But we are all delighted to join you tonight and in saluting our most deserving public school teachers. We are also very pleased that Futures is co-hosting this event with the school district and Advent Health, and that they're joining us as the presenting sponsor this evening. This event is one of the highlights of the school year. As I looked back on my 34 years with Volusia County Schools, I believe I've been in attendance at 25 of these. There's nothing greater than to see all of the teachers and their colleagues that they work with and their administrators come together to celebrate such a noble profession. This event is also one of the highlights of our school year. We see our community joining with us to celebrate the outstanding teachers being honored tonight. The support and contributions of our sponsors, along with the businesses that donated prizes for this evening, and the nominees and goods demonstrate our community's value of public education. So to our friends in this business community, we say thank you, realizing that quality education is the best investment that you can make, especially in our children. They're our future. I would also like to thank the members of the selection committee that worked diligently to select the winner and collect gifts from our generous business community, which all of you will receive later this evening. What makes this event so special is that it honors the educators here in our county. The school board believes in teachers, and we are committed to helping you, our outstanding teachers, to provide the best education possible for our students. And I have to say, there's no other year in my entire career that has been like this year. So from the bottom of my heart, I thank every one of you here tonight, because whoever thought we'd live through a pandemic? But you know what you did? You stepped up, and you continue to make a difference for our most valuable resource, which are the young children and their wonderful minds that you take time to teach every day. So, as we move on, this evening it is my pleasure to introduce our host for the evening, Futures Foundation, Bob Ludlow. Bob is a vice president at SunTrust, now Truist Bank, who has served on the Futures Board since 2013. That's a long time as a community member to dedicate to education. Bob has been an active banking professional in the commercial and retail banking market for more than 25 years. Bob also gives back to his community through service on the YMCA board, the Futures Board, with Team Volusia, and as an elder at Port Orange Presbyterian Church. Please join me tonight in welcoming Mr. Bob Ludlow.
Thank you, Ms. Haynes. Good evening and welcome to today's celebration. I'm proud to say Futures Foundation has joined with Volusia County School District to host this Teacher of the Year celebration every year. This year's a little different. We've gone through a pretty arduous year this year, and we're so thankful that the community still supports, and Advent stepped up to be our presenting sponsor tonight. So one more round of applause for Advent Health. Thank you. You know, supporting teachers, recognizing teachers is at the heart of what we do. It's at the heart of our mission at Futures. And we're pleased to continue this annual acknowledgement of our outstanding teachers in our community. At this time, I also want to thank all of the Futures board members. So could my Futures Foundation board members and EC stand up for a little round of applause again? So this is your community at work. These are your businesses that are there. So thank you guys. Truly appreciate what you do every day. I'd also like to thank the Futures staff. We have a small but mighty team that's worked extremely hard to put on events like this and to change our events in the midst of this pandemic. They work tirelessly, along with Kelly Schultz. So would our future staff stand up, and our district folks that have supported us in this? One more time. Come on, I'm here to cheer, right, a little bit. Also, I want to mention Chad and Jerry in the back. They came today so that we could live stream this event. So you're being live streamed across the country and the world right now. So thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Chad. In addition to our Teacher of the Year, we also have some elected officials who have joined us. So could I ask any elected officials or representatives to stand up? Okay, come on, stand up. All right, good job. Wherever you guys are, good work. I know you're in the crowd. I'd also like to recognize a few special guests. Our 2020 Superintendent Outstanding Achievement Award winners. So when I call your name, if you would stand up, and then we'll have a round of applause. Robin Trosen from Tomoka Elementary. Nellie Mae Evans from DeLand Transportation. We also have our first-time teacher of the year, first-year teachers, Danielle Gregory of Champion Elementary and Nicole Rolls-Patrick of Heritage Middle, as well as our 2020 Principals of the Year, Elisa Federin from DeBerry Elementary, now in Human Resources, and Ms. Alyssa Carr of DeLand High. One more time, our new teachers, our high school principals, thank you. So, we know it's been a challenging year, an impactful year, a hard year personally and professionally for all of us, not just our teachers, but our business community. With COVID and all other health issues, I'd like to just take a moment now to slow down and acknowledge the passing of our previous superintendent, Tom Russell, and our district teammates that passed during the year, and my prior board chair, Jeff Brock, who passed in December. So if we would, let's have a moment of silence. So hearing that, the voices of our young people, I'll take a moment to just think about the impact of what we all have on our community through our teachers, through our schools, and how important it is to continue to foster these great relationships. So in honor of Mr. Russell's passing and his 28 years of service, Futures Foundation is establishing a scholarship fund that will go to students in Volusia County that will be going into the field of teaching. I want you to turn in your programs. Everybody turn in your programs and take a look. You can go to the Futures website. It'll take you 2 seconds to click Futures Foundation, and you can make a donation. Currently, this has just come out, we have $2,800 in there. If you think about it, if we all just chipped in a little bit to put money back to our teachers through this scholarship and to teaching new teachers, that small donation of $100 or $50 directly will go back into new teachers to support you and to grow our community. It's right there, it's pretty easy. The other thing is, I think every one of the teachers in Volusia County should have one of these plates that say, I support education, on your car. It's very easy, you could sign up. I have one on my car, I have one on my boat. So it's time for you guys to think about putting a tag on your car. All right, it's about time now to celebrate the Teacher of the Year nominees. So at this moment, I'm supposed to wink at somebody, right? 71 teacher nominees will assemble in the foyer. It's the favorite part of our program. It's the introduction of the 2022 Teacher of the Year nominees. So if you would, please leave your seats, come down, and prepare. Get prepared. These are the people. These are the folks that make the difference. Come on, you can do better than that. Let's hear it. Come on. These are the lifeblood of what we do. All right, as the Teachers of the Year prepare for the ceremony, I'd like to acknowledge and thank our sponsors, right? Sponsors is what makes all this happen. The celebration would not be possible without our presenting sponsor, Advent Health, or our very special vehicle sponsor, my good friend Craig Conway. If you'd please stand. You saw the car on your way in. Greg gives a teacher a car for a year, and he'll come back a little bit and talk to us in a moment. So, Craig has been doing this for, 35 years, and supporting us with a car for 12 at least, so keep it up, Craig. Thank you for what you do. I would like to also announce some additional sponsors and have them please stand, and if we would, get our lungs getting ready, to cheer for a few of these. And first sponsor that I'd like to thank, our platinum sponsor, is Space Coast Credit Union. All right, come on. All right. Our gold sponsors are Florida Prepaid College Board, Rose and Brito Architects, and Volusia United Educators. Let's give them a round of applause. Our silver sponsors, BRPH Architects, Florida Credit Union, please stand if your name's called, HJ High Construction Company, Robert and Candace Langford, Main Street Community Bank, and Publix Market Charities. All right, this is where I go into NASCAR mode, right? We have to name everybody. So, bronze sponsors, Center State Bank, CPH, Linda and William Cuthbert, Intercoastal Bank, Leonard Studios, PDK East Central Chapter 1345, Susan and Carl Persis, thank you, Carl, Paul and Rosaria Upchurch, Volusia Association of School Administrators, Volusia County Council of PTAs, Volusia Sheriff's Office, and Arthur and Ida Wright. So give some round of applause. Next up are our Regents Club members. So if you would stand to be recognized. Alex Lesson from CFP Lesson Wealth Management. I saw her down there somewhere. I've got Cobb Cole, I see Heather, okay. Duke Energy, Florida Healthcare Plans, Florida Power and Light, Launch Credit Union, and Ruin Zifra. One more round of applause. All right, we're almost getting to when the nominees come in. I can see them, it's kind of like a wedding, they're getting lined up out there. We now wish to take a moment of a special thank you for the Nina B. Hollis Institute for Educational Reform at Stetson University. The Hollis Institute is providing our 2022 Teacher of the Year the opportunity to attend the Ron Clark Academy experience. This trip includes a 2-day visit to the Academy in Atlanta, round-trip airfare, and hotel accommodations. This is truly an exciting presentation to the Teacher of the Year, and the Hollis Institute has provided this experience for several years. Thank you to our friends at the Hollis Institute for offering this inspiring gift. They are unable to attend, but we truly appreciate their grateful support. All right, we're getting close. This is where we're getting close now. We're almost ready for that 2022, for those folks to come in. But at this time, I've been to a lot of Teacher of the Year awards, and you guys usually have tables and big heads, and you're screaming and hollering, and I think you probably had a few drinks before now, right? All right. Now, I had suggested to our board that we bring in some of our local, maybe WWE folks to make this really special, and they turned me down. So then I decided, okay, maybe some motocross or like Sunday, monster trucks. They turned me down again. So I really need some help when we're going to turn up the volume this time to have this folks feel special as they come in. So please welcome our 2022 Teacher of the Year nominees with some cheers. Come on, let's raise the roof. Stand up. Here they come.
to give my personal thanks to all of the teachers of Volusia County Schools. I am a proud product of Volusia County Schools, elementary through high school, as is my husband and my children, and we couldn't be more proud of the teachers in this community, and I'm just incredibly honored to be here with you today for this purpose. So, on with the show. Rosalind Alderman Little, Alternative Education. Kelly Ambrose, Ormond Beach Middle. Esther Ashton, Hinson Middle. Sherry Barry, Enterprise Elementary. Lori J. Beans, DeLand Middle. Elizabeth Bidwell, Heritage Middle. Joe Biggs, Longstreet Elementary. Sandra Bradley, Galaxy Middle. Robin Bradshaw, Forest Lake Elementary. Dawn Brunning, Atlantic High. Amanda Burgess, Pine Trail Elementary. Brenda Burgett, Pine Ridge High. Sue Kerrigan, New Smyrna Beach Middle. Vanessa Castle, Horizon Elementary. Amy Chalfant, Volusia Online Learning. Cheryl Chase, Timbercrest Elementary. Christy Kleckler, Osceola Elementary. Nareda Colon, Blue Lake Elementary. Catherine Connell, Deltona Lakes Elementary. Jan Consiglio, Creekside Middle. Linnell Cooper, Westside Elementary. Carly Cravata, Seabreeze High. Rebecca Dale, McInnes Elementary. Carrie DeLucio, Pride Elementary. Marianne Dulce, Sunrise Elementary. Blair Duos, Spirit Elementary. Hervey Eisenbach, New Smyrna Beach High. Gina Flanagan, Edgewater Public. Heidi Flannery, Pathways Elementary. Melissa Flesh, Freedom Elementary. Rebecca Gable, Manatee Cove Elementary. Frank Garitanandia, Citrus Grove Elementary. Nikki Golub, Mainland High. Richard Gonzalez, Taylor Middle High. Roxanne Hurt Goodling, Osteen Elementary. Tracy Graham, Indian River Elementary. Tanya Harden, Campbell Middle. Elizabeth Dolores Harkness, Palm Terrace Elementary. Brandy Hartman, Tomoka Elementary. Michelle Kelly, Friendship Elementary. Kimberly Krivich, Cypress Creek Elementary. Irma Lima, Discovery Elementary. Vanessa Lopez Muniz, Orange City Elementary. Jim Lowenstein, DeLand High. Megan Martin, Sweetwater Elementary. Laura Matthews, George Marks Elementary. Marie McCalligan, Holly Hill School. Maeve McNew, Woodward Avenue Elementary. Jessica Miner, Volusia Pines Elementary. Barbara Mulkey, River Springs Middle School of Technology and Innovation. Samantha Murray, Spruce Creek High. Tanya Naylon, Deltona Middle. Adrian Palmer, Deltona High. Joey Powell, Silver Sands Middle. Stephanie Ann Ramos, Sugar Mill Elementary. Dr. Zena J. Ramsey, Stark Elementary. Heather Ranieri, Coronado Beach Elementary. Julie Reheiser, Ormond Beach Elementary. Dr. Orlando Roman, University High. Randy Ruth, Pearson Elementary. Lori J. Schwartz, Chisholm Elementary. Jan Michael Scott, Ortona Elementary. Angel M. Sessoms, Terry T. Small. Lauren Sita, South Daytona Elementary. Sarah Snyder, Reed Patillo Elementary. Nicole Santina Strosha, DeBerry Elementary. Nathaniel Lee Sylvester, Legacy Scholars Academy. Lindsay Wood, Champion Elementary. Reva Woodard, Port Orange Elementary. Amy Charron Woodard, Spruce Creek Elementary. And Carrie Zillman, Southwestern Middle. Congratulations, everyone.
All right, so I'm going to share a fact with all of you, and I'm saying it's a fact. In Volusia County, we have the best looking teachers in the nation. Truly a group of classy individuals. Thank you for joining us on stage. Now, it is my honor, it's my pleasure to announce to you that this evening we'll be honoring 3 teachers. And we're going to honor them with the Guiding Principal Award, along with a check, are we ready? From Futures Foundation for $150. These 3 teachers represent our district's 3 guiding principles. So, representing Guiding Principle 1, which is dedication to increase student achievement, Dr. Zena J. Ramsey. Yes, let's give her a big round of applause. She's from Stark Elementary. Please join me on stage, Dr. Ramsey. I see her coming, and I'll share some truism with you. Dr. Zena Ramsey is the math intervention teacher at Stark Elementary. Dr. Ramsey works with students who are the lowest quartile or those students who are below grade level. Applying John Hattie's research-based principles, Dr. Ramsey created a system of feedback. We know how important feedback is. Using interactive data notebook, because feedback without data will be somewhat incomplete, right? And also, she coupled it with student conferencing. Isn't that powerful, guys? In 2019, the majority of her students showed improvements overall in their iReady diagnostics scores, and I believe it was close to 70%. Dr. Ramsey will now extend the use of interactive data notebooks for all of our students and will continue monitoring their progress as they work towards proficiency. Thank you, Dr. Ramsey. You exemplify guiding principle number 1, dedications to student achievement. Congratulations once again. So this is your certificate. You got to hold it in the photo. And this is that check for $150. Can you look at the screen? Thank you very much. So as we continue, right? Guiding principle number 2, commitment to finding solutions to problems. Jim Lowenstein, he's the digital video technology teacher from DELAND High School. Now, unfortunately, Mr. Lowenstein couldn't be physically with us here today, but I know that he's live streaming, right, Kelly? That's right. So let me share with you a little bit about Mr. Lowenstein. He's the video production teacher at DELAND High School. He is a problem solver, and we know that's a life skill. But as a problem solver, he can't simply sit back and watch when things need to get done. And we know that's another important, really important skill. So with that mindset, 3 years ago, he noticed that the guidance counselors and students didn't know all the possibilities available under CTE, video productions, and other courses. So what did he do? He approached his principal, Dr. CORR, and he had this idea that he presented to her where he wanted to create a festival highlighting all of their programs and courses. A committee was formed, and Jim coordinated the logistics of the event, all of it. He created the marketing materials and called the event Bulldog Palooza. Now, with this event, incoming 8th graders from Southwestern and DELAND Middle, they are able to explore everything that DELAND High School has to offer. Jim has now overseen 2 Bulldog Palooza events, and this year they're planning a creative way to show incoming students the possibilities available at DELAND High School. Jim exemplifies, ladies and gentlemen, principle number 2, which is commitment to finding solutions. Congratulations, Jim, and we know again, you're watching this through live streaming. So now, representing guiding principle 3, which is another really important characteristic in an individual, which is mutual respect and positive relationships with all stakeholders. Mary Ann Dolce from Sunrise Elementary. Will you please join me on stage, Mary Ann? So let me tell you a little bit about Mary Ann Dolce team. She's the media teacher at Sunrise Elementary, and aside from running a very successful media center, she used her expertise in technology to help staff and parents with the challenges that surfaced this year. And we know about this year, don't we? She taught, coached, and troubleshoot online tools for her teacher colleagues so that they could deliver lessons and record students' progress. She also led parents and students through the online classroom and communication tools so that they could stay in contact with their teachers. Mary Ann is a bilingual and also was a tremendous help to Sunrise Elementary, speaking Spanish to our families, or speaking Spanish families, or second language learner families. So thank you, Mary Ann, also for that skill set and for executing it so well. Mary Ann is an invaluable asset to the Sunrise community, and that is why she was selected to receive the award for guiding principle number 3, mutual respect and building positive relationships. Congratulations y muchísimas gracias. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so pleased that we were able this evening to highlight 3 outstanding educators and how they represent the 3 guiding principles that unites us together in service to our students. Join me once again in congratulating Dr. Zena Ramsey, Mr. Jim Lowenstein, and Miss Señorita Mary Ann Dolce. So as we continue, are we having a good time? Awesome. Because you deserve it. It is now time for a presentation to honor some of our very special guests that are here. I'd like to call our 2020 Superintendent Outstanding Achievement Award, Miss Robin Trosen from Tomoka Elementary. Robin, can you please join me on stage? So this beautiful ring that you see here is for this outstanding young lady that's coming up. Let's give her another round of applause. Next, it would be Miss Nellie Mae Evans of DELAND Transportation. She's our other Superintendent Outstanding Achievement Award winner, but unfortunately she could not be with us here this evening, so we will be presenting her with her ring next week, right, Kelly? And I know she's through live streaming, isn't she also, Kelly? Also, we want to extend our gracious thank you to Justines for partnering with Futures Foundation each year. They provide us with the customized rings that you have seen for our Principals of the Year and our Superintendent Outstanding Achievement Award. Thank you again, and let's celebrate this special achievement. So now I have another treat for you guys. It is time to welcome and introduce here on stage our current Teacher of the Year. I think everyone knows this exceptional young lady, Miss Josie Stump. Please join us.
What an honor it has been to represent our district as Volusia County's Teacher of the Year 2021. I would like to start by thanking Futures for this amazing event. Kelly Schwartz, Cynthia Ramirez, and Stephanie Parks for their constant guiding hand, and our presenting partner, Advent Health. To Dr. Fritz, Dr. Balgobin, and the board members, thank you for your constant support. I've truly enjoyed getting to know each of you. Driving the Teacher Mobile was a fun adventure and a conduit to the community. Thank you, Diamond Motors and Craig Conway, for this experience. It was truly a highlight to the year. David, my family, my Holly Hill administration, and colleagues, thank you for taking this journey with me. I will always cherish our memories. I started this year reflecting on the past and honoring the teachers who lit the way for me. Today, I honor all of you. The future of education. In times of darkness, you offer hope. Hope for the student who has lost faith in their abilities. You offer encouragement and resources to the family struggling to get by. You offer kindness to the colleague feeling overwhelmed and unsure how to move forward. And you offer compassion to the child questioning their place in our society. You carry the torch for education. You are our guiding light for the future. We all know the struggles of this past year, the constant effort to be comfortable in the unknown, and the flexible in a world of change. I am in awe of you and honored to be among you. I will end today by quoting the marvelous Amanda Gorman, whose words were a beacon of hope for our country just days ago. We will raise this wounded world into a wondrous one. There is always light if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it. Be the light.
Okay, now's the time for us to introduce our 5 finalists. Dr. Balgobin and Ms. Haynes, join me on stage, please. Finalists, when your name is called, please come up onto stage and remain here for a group photo. We have a $250 check for each of you provided by Futures Foundation. Don't forget that. Please join me on stage, Mr. Joe Biggs, R.J. Longstreet Elementary. Frank Gentarania, Citrus Grove Elementary. Megan Martin, Sweetwater Elementary. Adrian Palmer, Deltona High. And Joey Powell, Silver Sands Middle. Oh, she was unable to join us, so hopefully she's on Facebook Live. So we're going to grab a quick photo, and then we're going to watch some videos of each of these outstanding teachers.
Good morning to you. I try to bring a lot of silliness to all my lessons that I teach. I find when I do that, I get them engaged and they love learning. And when they love learning, hopefully they'll love learning the rest of their life and be lifelong learners.
They don't even think that they're really learning. All they know is that Mr. Biggs is super funny. In the meantime, all of us who are watching him are just astounded by all his scores. His scores are always above and beyond.
He's funny because of the alien hand. He's funny and he taught me my 40 sight words.
What is that noise coming from? What is that noise? Sitting there. I love coming here every day. I love coming to see these children. I love inspiring them. I love making them believe in themselves and making them believe that they can do anything and they can be anything they want when they grow up. Everybody give themselves a pat on the back. Say, I am so smart.
You're going to find out through these flowers how the flowers in front of you are going to help you become a great artist. We arrived to the United States when I was 12 years old. Everything was different, the towns, the cities, and the one constant that I had were the teachers. They always made me feel like I belonged, and that stuck with me, that I wanted to do that for somebody else.
I think it takes a unique person to be able to see the positives in everyone, and that is truly what he does.
He really inspires us. He also inspires me a lot to be creative with my art.
I feel that I matter in their life, that I am making that difference, that we're making a real connection that is going to inspire them for the rest of their life. There's nothing else I'd rather be doing than be here with them. Sometimes we want to be expressive with our lines, and sometimes we want to slow down and look carefully at the little details. That's what's going to make your still life amazing. Try that right there. Try that movement.
We're gonna get to play our sight word mingle. Remember, when you get your sight word, put it to your belly, go to a sight word, and your hand is up. By encouraging their imagination, it does really help with their learning. And I believe on, a hands-on learning through discovery approach, especially in kindergarten.
She just sends off that happiness vibe. She's able to reach them in so many memorable ways. The way she teaches will connect for them the rest of their lives.
She has a kind heart. She's just the greatest teacher in the world.
Great job. Oh, I love that you said that to her.
I said good job.
You said good job. You guys have the kindest hearts. The beauty about teaching kindergarten is that I get to watch them grow all the way up to 5th grade. And I love that when I walk in the halls, I see my kids that I had in kindergarten, and they're in 4th grade and they're in 5th grade, and they still have that love of learning, and they love to still share what's going on in their lives. We know that if we're not sure of a word, our friends can help us, right?
If you want to go ahead and email it to me, that way tomorrow I'll have the pictures printed out for you, and then you can put your vision board together. We don't really talk about our students' disabilities in here. I don't treat these students any different than if I went into our Cambridge program or our ACE program, and they're able to make mistakes, but then we push them till they reach their goals.
She has given them the love that they need to succeed, and a lot of these students don't get that anywhere, and the only place that they may get it is in her classroom.
She's shown me, even though I'm in a chair, I can still achieve my dreams and just look to the stars.
To watch my students strive, and they don't let their disabilities lead them. They teach me every day that regardless of the hurdles, anything is possible if you believe.
Got some guitar and rhythm section to start us off. I get to work with some of the best kids on campus. I want to provide one of the best music educations, not only on this campus, but in the county. I want the best for these students. It's how can I do better for the students and how can they get better?
He is there to motivate them, and I think that's such a great life lesson for these students, to learn that they can do this, they can push through, they can work hard.
He's like that chill teacher that can make every student actually want to learn and be happy all the time.
We're kind of at the center of this intellect and also emotional learning that's so important for the kids. It develops that perseverance and that grit. And now there's a lot of things that can be very, very difficult for the students. But knowing that we got to stick with it and we got to fight through it, that's some of the biggest life lessons I hope my kids walk away from in this room.
For 35 years, Craig Conway, the owner of Diamond Motors Marine, Daytona Mitsubishi, Daytona Kia, has taken pride in providing services to the residents of Volusia County. He's been recognized as one of the top national dealers for overall customer satisfaction, and an all-around great guy because he gives the Teacher of the Year a car every year. Please welcome Mr. Craig Conway for a couple of words.
Thank you, Bob. So here we go. I wasn't sure Futures was going to be able to pull this off. This is a big venue, but I'm glad they did. So thanks to Futures for putting this together and all the other sponsors that make it possible. This has been a tough year for business and everybody in general, and I really think, in our opinion, the heroes are the teachers here, for sure. So a little bit about why I'm standing up here. We've been involved in this program for over 12 years, so it's 3 companies that are one group. I'm the president. We've got Diamond Motors, we've got Daytona Mitsubishi and Kia. You may have seen a brand new Outlander outside, which is what we're going to present for the whole year for the teacher to drive, and we're glad to be doing that. It's a great program. So we only have one other thing here that my wife Kelly and I put together. She's a former Teacher of the Year, by the way. So we're also going to throw in a $1,000 bonus check from her and I. And that'll help with your gas and et cetera, because the vehicle doesn't cost you anything, you just drive it. And if you get to 5,000 miles, we'll give you another one, so it's a great deal. So, thank you very much.
Thank you, Craig. Now's the time. Dr. B, Ms. Haynes, could you please join me on stage? Now's time for the big announcement. So this is what we've all been waiting for. So how about a little bit of a drum roll or some cheering out there? So this educator builds relationships of trust and respect for all students. In the classroom, they celebrate failures as well as successes, because this leader believes that both are opportunities to flourish and sculpt young minds. A way of molding the future of our community. Our Teacher of the Year started a career in education later in life. It was a calling. This leader not only inspires students, but embraces parents, school staff, members of the community, always encouraging them to come together and find ways to learn, often in some unique and abstract ways. Please join me in congratulating a teacher who really knows a lot about painting the town, literally. Please join me in congratulating Francisco Grandetania, our 2022 Teacher of the Year. All right. I'm going to turn the mic over. I will turn the mic over and give us a little bit of your wisdom.
Thank you, sir. Wow, this is amazing. Thank you. Volusia rocks! This is a great honor, everybody. Great honor. I'm a little shaky, so bear with me. Again, thank you so much. I would like to extend my gratitude to the Futures Foundation and to Volusia County Schools and to Advent Health for giving me the opportunity to represent so many incredible and deserving teachers. There is so much talent, dedication, and experience in this room that I cannot imagine how daunting the task was to select just one teacher for this incredible recognition. Thank you again. I'm truly humbled and honored. Thank you. Thank you also to my administrators and school family who inspire me every day to be my best, because they give their best every day. Each member in our campus truly embodies our school's motto: Eagles do their best and nothing less. Go Eagles! I will always be an Eagle. I would also like to thank my family and my partner in life. Without their love and support, I would not be here today. Whether it is painting, sewing, or just listening, they are my first volunteers, they are my crew, my greatest strength. Thank you for being there for all the Beyond the Bell stuff. That would not happen without you. Thank you. As teachers, we cannot do what we do without the wonderful support and encouragement and commitment of our loved ones at home. So again, thank you guys. I am incredibly honored for this opportunity. As a student, I never imagined I could achieve my dream of becoming a teacher, let alone standing on the stage receiving this honor. My path to tonight has taken me through much darkness, but it was teachers who lit the way for me. When I arrived in the United States, a 12-year-old who did not speak English, who had migrated through 3 different countries and attended school in all of them, the world and even history itself was a sea of change. My only constant were my family and those individuals that would take me by the hand and explain this new world around me. Those individuals who held up a lantern so that I could see my path ahead, those were my teachers. Sometimes I was so confused, I could not even see my next steps or even envision a future where I belonged. My teachers helped me find my greatest strength and sparked my imagination. That is one of the reasons I became a teacher. To be there for all students, but especially for students like me who need someone to light the way. I must share a special thank you to Ms. Davila, my first art teacher in the United States, for seeing the light in me and helping me learn to keep it ignited in myself. I think that is what is so powerful about what we do. Just one moment in our classroom can be the spark that sets a wonderful path ablaze for our students. Just one moment. When I look around the Ocean Center and I see our school board members, superintendent, principals, assistant principals, teachers on assignments, students, and our incredible families, I feel the tremendous power, perseverance, and love we have for education and for nurturing our students. There is strength in our community, and even from a distance, it's evident that we are all truly better together. These have been challenging times, but we have prevailed. We have faced more questions than possible answers, but we have made it work because our students need us. We have and continue to take that step forward into the unknown with the faith that our courageous mission will light the path to a better tomorrow. Our students, they are that tomorrow. They are the reason we put on a mask and step out our door facing what may come. Even in these uncertain times, one thing is certain. Our students are our future. And if we get it right, we will find the light in them and help it shine. Thank you. Thank you for this honor. Thank you. Thank you, John. Thank you so much.
Frank, thank you for those inspiring words about how we can take the light and shine it and share it into places of darkness. Congratulations to all the nominees and our winner, Frank, again. Thank you to all of our sponsors and our community for wrapping its arms around our teachers and our schools in these trying times. But remember, as we go out into the world, let's take that light and shine it all through our community. So on your way home, drive safe. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us. And one last round of applause for Frank and the rest of the nominees. Have a great journey home.